Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Melanie Hartman and today we are going to be doing at-home dermablading. So this is a newer thing where you kind of shave your face and you get all the dead skin cells and the little peach fuzz off, and it gives your skin a nice clean canvas to work with. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell right down below so that you can be notified of all my future uploads. So we'll get started. So let's put our hair back so that it's all out of our face. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you do dermablading at home is you're going to want to get a good blade. So I have ones that I get off of Amazon. They look like this. They're a flat blade and it just works really nice. I'll link those down below. And you also want to make sure your skin is very clean when you do this, because you don't want all that extra makeup or anything that's going to cause problems. So I have a pretty clean face right now. And then you're going to want to have an oil you can use. So I use the e.l.f. booster drops in the hydration ones. It's a little blue label right here. So this, I like it, has a little dropper. So we're going to use this with our blade, and that's very important to use an oil when you're dermablading, or else you're going to get all these little tiny cuts and they're going to hurt your face. And then it's really important to moisturize after. So let's get started. So we're going to take some of this oil on the face. So just take a little bit on one side. So you can see all these little peach fuzz, and then I just rub it in. I don't rub it in all the way because you want some of that oil to work with you when you use blade. And then I also just have like a little towel just to wipe off the blade between once it gets all gunked up. So I'm gonna come in closer and we'll start over here. You just take the blade and you just start shaving down. You make little strokes. And you can already see all of that little peach fuzz and all those dead skin cells coming off. And you don't want to just leave the blade resting on your skin. If you're going to stop, make sure the blade comes away, or else you'll have little cuts all over your face. So just go in. So you want to go when you start with the direction of your hair growth. So right here, it goes down and to the side. So you just want to go like that. You can see how that oil really helps. And you just want to make little tiny movements. And every so often I take a little bit up and you can see all of that just came off the face. And then I just wipe it on the towel and get the blade nice and clean again, as you can see. And then you just keep going. And it does get a little tricky around the chin area, I will say that. You just have to keep going, like little motions. Look at all that little hairs that come off. Like that's your dead skin cells, your little hairs. It just makes your makeup application so much smoother when you do this. So you can go to a salon, pay like $100 to get this done, or just learn techniques to do it at home, like I do, and don't pay $200 for a salon to essentially shave your face. And they just use a scalpel instead of one of these blades. So I do this about every 3 weeks, I would say. And it just makes my skin look so nice once it's done. And I just come over, keep doing it all along the face. Then I will go through and like feel with my hand to see if there's any spots that I missed, because it is such fine hairs and skin, you can't always tell. So I'll just go through, and if I miss a spot, just go back and do it. And this will make your skin a little red. So, but I have done this right before, putting on makeup and moisturizer. And if you use a full coverage foundation, you usually can't see those redness. Or just do it right before bed, and then your skin will smooth out overnight and get rid of that redness. Okay, so now we're going to take a little more of the oil on our chin and do our chin next. And remember, don't rub it in all the way. You want some of that oil to work with you. And then for the chin, I really go like this with my mouth because I have this indent here. So I just go in. You can see really good like how it takes it off. As you can see, I have a scar right here. I was younger, my brother and I decided we would put soap all in the bathtub and like pretend we were skating, and I just bashed my chin open. Excuse me. Oh, the weather is changing so much here, and it is just making me cough and my nose stuffed up, and it's all stupid weather. Okay, so now we are going to do the other side of the face. Take a little bit more oil. So when I do this, I do the oil right before I do each side so that it doesn't dry out or absorb too much into the skin, because you want that oil to use for the dermablading. You might have to change the direction you hold your hand a little bit just to get the right direction on the blade. My skin tends to get a little dry, so you don't want it to be too dry when you're doing this. So if you have to put a moisturizer on like a few minutes before you're going to do this and then use the oils, I recommend that if you have super dry skin. The oil just really helps to get all of that dead skin cells and hair. And I like to use the e.l.f. hydration gels because they're not like, it's more a water oil than like an oil. It's more like a watery serum than an oil. So I really like using those. And I found them at Ulta, but I'm sure you can get them like anywhere that they sell e.l.f. products. Okay, and like I said, just feel your face to see if there's any spots that you need to go over. Doesn't look like I have any. So once you're done with the dermablading, you want to take a moisturizer. So any moisturizer you use, I use when I use at night. So I use the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream and the dry skin version. So they have the normal version and then they have the dry skin version. So the normal version I think is like a bluish greenish color. This one's the pink. So, and I always take, so it's about how much I use on my face. See, just this little bit, that's about how much I use on my face at night. But when you're dermablading, you want to use a lot more because you want that moisture to be set back into your skin. Then I just go through and just really rub it into the skin. Bring it down the neck, and then I bring it on all the extra on the forehead. And you can see your face is going to look a little shiny with this, but that moisture is going to soak in and your skin is going to be so smooth. I'm telling you, look at that. You can see the difference. It's a little red now, but you will definitely be able to tell the difference between your makeup applications when you don't dermablade and when you do. And I can always tell once my skin is ready. It's like, oh my god, we need a dermablade again. Come on, let's do it. And so that's when I dermablade and make sure that my skin, my makeup application, oh my lord, is the best. So thank you. Thank y'all for watching my video, and make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for my next videos. Bye.